going on, YouTube? D-Boy Stands here. Coming at you guys, eating some bugles with this week's topic. There was a question about, the DLT physical and how to pass it per se. So I'm just going to give a couple of tips that I think will help when you go to take your physical, just that will make it easier on you. Alright. First and foremost, probably the most important, just don't do drugs. I know it sounds like the easiest thing, but seriously, just don't do drugs. Illegal ones. Now, if you are prescribed something, just make sure you have that information with you. Make sure your doctor has cleared you to be able to drive a truck or a commercial motor vehicle. And just make sure you CYA. But if you are doing drugs, illegal ones, stop. It's gonna show up. Some places still do, urinalysis, which is a pee test, but a lot of trucking companies are switching to hair follicle tests because they go back further than urinalysis do. So if you do drugs, stop doing drugs. Okay? Number one. Now, when you go to take your physical, one thing I learned, and I had to learn this the hard way, don't eat anything extremely salty or drink anything with caffeine in it. So don't drink coffee, soda, anything like that. Drink some water. Eat something light if you have to eat, or don't eat, honestly, if you can. If it's early in the morning, just get up and just go take the test. If you drink something with caffeine or eat something high in sodium, it will make your blood pressure elevated. It'll make it look high. And I did that right when I went to prom. When I took my test, I drank a Mountain Dew, which is like the worst soda ever to drink. And my pressure was elevated, so I had to pretty much come back like within an hour and retake it, and it was fine. And she told me, she was like, well, did you eat something or drink something? And I told her, and she was like, yeah, that's not that's not good at all. When you do it, drink water, and if you can not eat, then don't eat. If you are, like, let's say overweight or something like that, some companies require you to take a sleep apnea test. If you have your sleep apnea paperwork, just make sure you have that with you. Having sleep apnea doesn't, disqualify you from passing your DLT physical. They just want to have that on file, have it on record. So if you do have to take the sleep apnea test, it's not a big deal. I had to take it. I don't have sleep apnea, but I did have to take the test because I'm overweight. Whatever. It is what it is. If you are diabetic, just make sure you have all your paperwork for your insulin or your, pills, whatever you have to take. Just make sure you have everything in order. Don't be nervous. It's literally, it's not a very invasive physical. They're just checking pretty much your vital signs. If you wear glasses, make sure you have those, or contacts or whatever. Make sure I'm not gonna say that because I'm not sure how hearing aids go, but I assume that if you do need a hearing aid, just make sure you have it with you, because they do test your sight, your hearing, when you go for your physical. So whatever you need to make sure that your sight and hearing are good, just make sure you have those things. Some companies will let you bring in a DOT physical from like your doctor or what have you. Some companies won't. Just speaking on Prime, and even the company I'm with now, they made me take another physical when I got here. Even though the physical I took at Prime was, for a year, I had to take another one. No, it was for 3 years. I'm sorry. I had to take another one when I got here. For their standards or what have you. So, ask about that before you just go pay for a DOT physical, because you may just be paying for it for no reason, and that would suck. You want to save all your coins when you're starting trucking, because the first month and a half is gonna be rough. What else? I think that's about it, honestly. Just make sure you're clean. Make sure you have everything that you need, all the paperwork that you need. Make sure your doctor signs off on anything that you may need prior to. That will make the process go a whole lot smoother. Drink water before your physical. Don't eat anything extremely salty. And, just take your physical. Nothing to study for. Just do what you gotta do. I know this wasn't much, but it really isn't much to it. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, please put them in the comment section below, as usual. And we'll get to them. Don't forget to join the Facebook group. You can ask questions there as well, and we can make it into a video topic for the week. I think that's everything. So until next time, you guys. 2 bugles.